All right, thanks for joining me here on Chaos to Clarity. That's the title I kind of came up with here. So this is the video that I'm going to be doing from now on. No more me holding the phone, trying to find stuff and doing it by hand. I have some more tools at my disposal here. So the quality is going to be looking better. And again, while this is taped for now, this is Friday afternoon, we're going to be able to do this live. I think during a storm, I'm going to do this live. I'm going to have comments over here, and I'll be able to answer your questions like I did many years ago when we were doing this on X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, I want to talk about this event Sunday night. This is going to be a damaging wind event, especially from Long Island to eastern New England Sunday night into Monday morning. I think we're going to get a lot of power outages there with this. I want to show you why. Let's go right back to what we normally do. It may be a new system, but the way in which I do things isn't anything different. Let's take you to 500 millibar here. So here's what we're looking at here. I even have a fancy drawing tool. Here's our upper level low. You see that? That is across the Intermountain West. That's going to round the bend here. Watch what happens as we move forward, as we go through the next couple of days. Watch all this energy rounding the bend. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now this Saturday morning, Sunday morning, you have a trough here, and you'll notice that it's what I call positively tilted. It is tilted from northeast to southwest. Now, when that happens, a lot of your wind is on the western side of the trough. But watch how this changes as we move forward here through the rest of this Sunday morning, during the day Sunday. Here we go, Sunday afternoon. And I'm going to go through this quickly here. This is Sunday afternoon. I'm going to put this on full so you can see it for a second. Not on me. We don't want that. Okay, so look at what happens here. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday overnight, Monday morning. Watch this. You see how this trough goes negatively tilted? What do I mean by that? The tilt of the trough is tilted from northeast, right? From, northwest to southeast. All of the wind energy is on the eastern side of the trough. And when we're talking about energy, we're talking about wind. Now, by the way, because the trough is here and now you're bringing in some colder air, you see that? You're going to get this to change to snow across Pennsylvania, New York State, and up into northern New England. Let me go back, and you can see when we first started this, there was not a lot of cold air in the trough. Here is your, sorry about that, Sunday morning. Here's your cold air with this piece. This is all your energy and moisture, right? But unfortunately, what you would want this to do is get this a little out ahead of this and then have the cold air come in, and this would have been a bigger snowstorm, but you didn't get it from that standpoint. You're getting the cold air in, but you're not getting the structure right with this for snow. So anyway, watch how this, see how this, now see, here's where the cold air starts coming in. This is Monday morning. You see that? Now you bring the cold air in, so that's why you're going to get some snow. I'll show you that in a second. But what the big story with this is the wind, a damaging wind event. Look at this system as it rolls through the northeast. This is Sunday evening. Monday morning, evening morning. Look at that rotating through. That is an unbelievably strong piece of energy. Let me show it to you on a close-up here. Right here. Watch this. Here's what it looks like. Sunday evening, Monday morning. Look at that piece of energy here. That is a tremendous amount of wind energy that is rotating through the northeast. Now, with this, what are you going to get? You're going to get a lot of upward motion, number one. So you're going to get a heavy rain band. I'll show you some of the moisture we're looking at, but just a tremendous amount of wind in here. Now, you know what I'm going to look at? I'm going to look at the low-level jet. I want to show you how strong this low-level jet gets into this area Sunday night, Monday morning. It is very impressive, and I mean very impressive. Let's go to Sunday evening. Here we are Sunday evening. Now, you're already getting some wind in here. This is the orange. You're getting, between about 30 to 35 mile per hour winds in this area. You see that? Watch what happens. Look how impressive this becomes as I go forward here. So there we go. This is Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon. Look at the area now. From Philadelphia toward Boston. Now you're starting to get these winds at around 40 to 45 miles per hour in this area. Now that's strong. You ain't seen nothing yet. Sunday afternoon. I got to turn off my drawing tool. Now look at it. Now you're good. You're starting at about 45 to 50 miles per hour in this area. And then you really want to see something impressive, 7 o'clock. Boom! Look at that, 7 o'clock now. You're getting this belt of winds here. Now this is in the red, so I'm taking this up here. So you're starting to get in this area, this is 55 knots of wind in here. And then look at this area that is roughly around the Boston area and southeastern New England, you're getting 60 mile per hour winds. Now, this is the low-level jet around 5,000 feet. Look at all of this area of 50 to 60 knot winds. Now, you think that's impressive? Let me keep going with this. All right? That's Sunday evening. This is 1 a.m. Monday morning. Boom. You see that increase? Look at this. This is insane. Now you're talking about wind gusts. If I have this right, this is 75 knots of wind in here around the Boston area and eastern Long Island. Even New York City, you're on the edge of this. You're still talking about wind gusts 65 to 70 miles per hour. Now, I'm not saying that's at the surface, sustained, but this is the winds at around 5,000 feet. And I think you're going to be able to mix some of this down. I really do. And you think that's strong? Not done yet. Let's go back to the 500 millibar here really quick, because when I close in, so here is look at this. There's 7 o'clock. Look at this energy rotating through between 1 a.m., Monday, 7 a.m., and 1 p.m. Look at all of that energy coming through. Now, let me go back and show you back to the low-level jet. This is where we were at. Watch this. 7 a.m. Monday. Now, yes, much of this is offshore, but look at the Cape here. You're talking about winds in this pink up at 80 knots. 80 knots of wind, 80 to 85 knots of wind in here. See, this is why I think this is going to be a damaging wind event Sunday night into Monday. And not only are you going to get the wind, let me show you the surface map with this quickly here. And I'm running out of time, so I got to hurry. Look at the surface map that you're going to see with this. Here we go. Sunday night. Watch this rain area in here. Look at that rain area around Boston, Providence, central and eastern Long Island. You're getting this heavy precipitation with wind gusts easily over 50 miles per hour. I mean, this is going to be an unbelievable wind-swept heavy rain Sunday night into Monday. I'll show you the area, and then it gets in the eastern Maine, and then it's offshore, and then it turns colder. But this is a ton of energy, and even if you take a look at the precipitable water, so the amount of moisture in the atmosphere, look at all this moisture, 1.4, 1.5. So what's going to happen is you're going to get a 6-hour period in here, Sunday night, Monday morning, including New York City, toward Boston, and then Monday morning it's in eastern Maine, of probably about an inch or two of rain in 6 hours with probably sustained winds 30, 35 miles per hour with gusts over 50. I think this is a damaging wind event, and I think there's going to be power outages here. Let me show you what we're looking at here from this standpoint. This is the area that I think we're looking at. Look at and I have New York City on it, all right? I think New York City, you're talking probably 50. You're probably talking 60 mile per hour gusts here in Boston. Portland toward Bangor, 60 to 70. 60 to 70 in here as we go forward. I mean, this is going to be a nasty, nasty wind event here. I'm worried about lots of power outages, lots of trees, lots of down trees, down power lines, and I think you've got to be prepared for not having power with this Monday morning. This is going to be a very strong wind event here, and you have the heavy rain. So again, keep an eye on that. I think there is some snow with this. I'll show you the snow event really here quickly, but here it is. But what really is going to be the big story is this, the wind. Batten down the hatches, baby, it's coming Sunday night into Monday. All right, if you have any questions, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at AccuRayno. Again, stay with us over the weekend. We'll keep you updated.